Does that change your mind on supporting the riots or no?
I think they're dying for a good reason. Like something has to happen for a change to happen.
I wish it didn't have to come to that, but sometimes the violence is necessary.
What's going on, everyone? James Klug here. Today we are in Venice Beach, California, and we're going to be asking people if they support or they're against the riots that we're seeing across the nation. Now, if you guys enjoy my video and you want to see more of them, please support my work at support.jamesklug.com. JP, we got anything else?
That'll be it.
Let's go talk to some people. Are you for or against the riots that we've been seeing across the nation right now?
A little bit of both.
Okay.
Honestly, I have mixed feelings about it.
Are we for or against the riots we've been seeing across the nation?
This is a deep question.
Yeah.
It's deep.
Wow. Support.
Support? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say it's definitely happening for a reason.
Technically, I wouldn't say I am totally for it, but neither am I against it.
And how about for you, man?
Words right out of my mouth.
I'm kind of for it.
The rioting, I don't support it, but I mean, like, you know, people aren't gonna listen to like what anyone says. Everyone's just gonna do whatever they want. But like, I don't support it. I don't think it's cool. But like, if they're gonna do it, let them do it.
I support it because I feel like that, that's the only way that people have gained a lot of rights today.
I think it's gonna happen, and I mean, something good is going to come from it, because like they want them to stop. So obviously they're gonna give in and do what needs to be done. So I mean, worse happens.
How about you?
I'm for.
I'm for it. I mean, that's how we've seen every positive change for every other minority group in the past.
How about you? Are you for or against the riots?
I'm for the riots. I'm not for the riots. I think civil disobedience is always the way to go.
No, I'm against it.
Yeah.
Riots, I'm against. 100%, dude. You shouldn't loot and break in the street. That's ridiculous.
Last year in the United States, there were 14 unarmed black Americans killed by police. In these riots, so far this year, at the very least, there's been 17 people killed in the riots. Majority of them have been black, such as Socoria Turner, 8-year-old little girl shot in the back of her mom's car, David Dorn, ex-police captain, another black American that was killed by a looter. Does knowing those figures, does that change your mind on supporting the riots or no?
I think the riots are still, they're doing something. These people like are dying for, I mean, not people dying is obviously a bad thing, of course, but I think they're dying for a good reason. Like something has to happen for a change to happen. So if it, you know, people might have to die, but they're being remembered for a good thing.
I think it would only encourage it, because obviously there's an issue, and if this is the only way that those people are going to be genuinely heard for every single issue they have, then I support them in any way that they want to go about changing that.
I agree, because if you think about it, there's going to be more people shot on the street than there are in protests, just saying.
Knowing those figures, does that change your mind a little bit or no?
No, it doesn't. It's an unfortunate circumstance, and I wish it didn't have to come to that, but sometimes the violence is necessary.
Yeah, I'm probably still on the same verdict.
You still stand by kind of a little bit for the riots, a little bit against the riots, is that correct?
Yeah, still.
Does that maybe change your mind about supporting the riots or not?
No, I don't think so.
Against.
Against, okay. How about you?
Honestly, it still doesn't really bother me like that. I guess it's cool.
Yeah, kinda, in a shaky way.
What do you have to say about the people that hear those figures and still support the rioting?
I'd say they're ignorant. That's just,
Stubborn.
yeah, it's just
Yeah.
the underlying problem with most Americans these days is most of us are ignorant.
Do you guys have siblings?
Yes, we do.
What do you got?
I have 3 brothers and I have 1 sister.
What do you got?
I have 2 sisters and 1 brother.
Okay. Let's say your guys' brother or sister was out in these riots, ended up getting killed. Would that change your opinion of the riots, or do you still think it would be worth it for the cause?
I think if my brother truly believes, like if he was a good sacrifice for what we're standing up for the next generation, then I'm gonna be with him, and may God be with, with my siblings and stuff, and I'll just respect them for that.
If your brother or your sister were in a riot and they died in a riot, would that change your mind on the outlook of these riots or no?
It would not.
I feel like if they really believe that they went out there and they sacrificed their life for a better, then I'm in support, I don't know.
I'd probably still be for it.
It is still genuinely what they believed in, and they died for something they cared about, and I fully support that. And it would not change my opinion on the riots and the impact that they're making.
I completely agree. If it was for a good reason, I'd rather them stand up for something they believe in than to be sitting silent and not doing anything. So if that means their life is lost, then at least it was for a good cause.
For me, no, because it's like, I mean, I understand it's my sibling's life, but I'm scared for them regardless. I don't care if it's the riot or if it's a police officer. I'm scared for them.
Definitely it would change my mind, because then it would I would see the bigger picture and it would impact me in a different way. And obviously if it's like a loved one too, then it matters more. But yeah, but I don't really know that people are really getting that hurt in the riot, so that's why I'm like, yeah, go ahead, do whatever you want.
I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say I wouldn't, because personally, from a pride and ego standpoint, maybe I would feel a little more different about the situation. I could say that honestly.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't like riots that as much as then because of my brother or whatnot.
What are your thoughts on people that answer saying they wouldn't change their mind even if their sibling died in the riots?
That's interesting. I guess they don't value someone's life very much.
I think that at that point, what is it? We're supporting the Black Lives Matter movement, but that's mostly the cause for these riots, right?
Right.
So Black Lives Matter, but if you don't care if people die, then you're contradicting your own argument by saying you don't care about life, right? It doesn't make any sense.
All right, guys, that is a wrap. What we found today was a lot of people that still would support the rioting and looting, even if their family member had died in a riot. A little bit crazy. Now, you guys, if you enjoy this video and you want to support my work, check out support.jamesklug.com. If you're watching this on YouTube, please subscribe. If you're watching on Facebook or Instagram, shoot me a follow. Thanks for watching, guys.